Space Shuttle, this is flight safety. Keep your hands on the handrail or inside the vehicle and remain seated while in motion. You are clear for launch. Have a great flight to Starport 75.
Ahoy, Glenn.
Ahoy, Chris.
Yeah. Ahoy. That's the signal.
It is. And why are we saying ahoy today?
Oh, big cruise news.
Day.
Big cruise news today.
Is there?
Yeah.
I missed it. What?
Well, they just announced their 2020, which doesn't that sound like so far in the future?
It does.
The 2020 sailings, itineraries, as they say, that's always big because people like try to jump on those.
Yeah.
But so it was a big day for that. But I don't remember it really being like any. Did they announce anything that was like interesting? They're specifically, or
I heard that they're going to Hawaii again after like a 5-year absence.
Oh, that's cool. I know a lot of people like that, and they were hoping they'd go back. So that's good. Yeah. That's good.
But yeah. So the other bit of news, the what I'm excited about is that for the first time ever, the Disney Cruise Line is going to sail out of New Orleans.
Get out of town.
Yes.
Wow. Did you squeal like a little girl when it was announced?
You don't even know. I had no idea that they were even announcing anything today until you sent me a link, and I'm like, oh wait, and then I'm like, who cares? I don't, the cruise line. It's been so long, and then you said, oh wait. It could be New Orleans. And I was like, oh my goodness. Could it really be?
And it was exciting. It was right before the announcement, right? And we were like, jumping on, looking at the live updates and stuff. Were you doing that?
Yeah, I was. Kept hitting refresh and everything else. And so it was exciting. So yes, it is sailing out of New Orleans, and they the Disney Parks blog actually had a video. They had a live video announcing it, and they did it from Port Orleans at Walt Disney World, and they had a whole musical introduction, and so with Tiana, and it was pretty entertaining. So, and then Mickey Mouse was here today in New Orleans.
So he couldn't be there at Port Orleans with the announcement?
No, he wasn't there for the announcement. He was here.
That's too bad.
So it was Sailor Mickey, and he was
probably signing like whatever contracts they have to do at the port for the boat,
exactly,
right?
Yeah. Exactly, yes.
That makes sense.
So yes. So in 2020, it's the Wonder, the Disney Wonder, will sail out of New Orleans. Seven trips.
Seven trips out of New Orleans. Okay.
They're all over the board. They have 2 4-night cruises. There's a 6-night. There's 2 7-nights. There's a 5-night. And then the last one is a 14-night, and it goes from New Orleans through the Panama Canal to San Diego.
Okay.
And then
because during the summer, that's when they start going over there, I think. And
right.
I think the Wonder ends up going up to doing like the Alaska ones, I think.
Yeah.
Because the Magic's usually doing the Mediterranean, I think, in the summertime.
Right.
If I remember right. Well, that's cool. And I know you people are crazy about you New Orleans people. So
yeah, it's very exciting. It'll the thing I'm looking forward to the most is seeing the Disney Wonder docked in New Orleans. Like just the idea of that is.
I thought the most exciting thing to look forward to would be getting on the boat at New Orleans. Because we talked about this only a couple weeks ago. That's another reason this is so interesting. We talked about it a couple weeks ago, and that's what we talked about is like, well, for you to go, you have to pack up the family and drive down here and do all that. But this is just like, you roll out of bed and you're on a boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
absolutely. So all right. So you can start.
So how many of them
booking.
are you going to go on? You said there's 6 or 7. You're going to do like 3 or 4 of them. What are you going to do?
Well, I would really love to do at least one.
All right, set your sights low then, I guess.
So they start on February 2nd, 2020.
Wait, February? Isn't your port like ice blocked at that point? Isn't that like the icebergs are there?
No,
it's middle of winter.
It is middle of winter. It is, but luckily, it just keeps getting warmer and warmer every year. So, it'll be a nice balmy 90 degrees.
It keeps going. The port might be actually like on your street.
Well, it's almost October and we're still in the hundreds. So
wow.
So yeah. So okay. And then so it sails out starting on the 2nd, and the last sailing is March 6th over to San Diego. So so just about a month it'll be here. Yeah, so during that time it's going to cover Mardi Gras time. And so what that means is, yeah, obviously Mardi Gras week it'll sail, but for visitors to our city, people can actually come here, see some Mardi Gras parades, because we have parades here 2 weeks leading up to Mardi Gras. So for half of that time, we'll have parades going, and so somebody could actually come and visit our fair city and actually see and experience Mardi Gras, and then get on the cruise and have a grand old time. So
yeah, actually, I didn't think about that till you said it. That's I mean, it's obviously to somebody like you, but I guess that's why they're doing it in February, right? To kind of pick up that. That makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, I still had to talk to the family. When we were all together this evening, the kids had no idea that this was happening, so I put it on YouTube and found a video, and they looked at Tammy and I like, oh my god.
Well, now you have to book it. Well, now you have to, because
Yeah,
you've dangled it out there.
Yeah, pretty much. So they were very excited. They've been wanting to go on a cruise. So
I was going to ask you, because they haven't been on it, I don't think, right? It's just only been you and Tammy.
Correct.
So, I mean, do they have interest in it, or are they like, that looks boring?
Yeah, they do. Their cousins have been on it a few times, and they come back glowing about it, and so they've seen videos of the ships, and they think it looks fun. So, so they're excited.
That's great. I'm not too familiar with the Port of New Orleans. Is it a cruise ship? Is it heavily trafficked by cruise ships?
Oh yeah, it is. We have Carnival, but like Royal Caribbean, and there's a few companies that sail out of here.
Okay,
There's
I guess it makes sense.
One park there, dock there, like almost every day, and it's right downtown. It's right at the foot of the French Quarter, and I mean it's
Tourist
literally
Central.
right there on the Mississippi River, and you can see them as you're going off over the bridge to the other side of the river.
Yeah.
They're right there to your left. So
that'd be great for the city, I would think. That's gonna
I shared with you, front page on our website.
Big news.
It'll probably be on the front page of the actual paper tomorrow. So
oh really? Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, this is huge, and I mean, people in New Orleans love Disney, and they go crazy for it. So, and this has been rumored for many years now. Like, we've had so many false starts. Like, oh my goodness, this is the year that it's going to happen. and then nothing. So people are like, whoa, it actually did happen.
They have I don't know. I don't think it's rumor. I think it's pretty much fact that Disney has 2-3 new ships coming out over the next few years somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's 3, right?
Yeah, I think it is 2. I think it is 3 as well.
Right.
And so maybe they're trying different ports to kind of, because they got to put these ships somewhere. They're just going to like dock them out there in the
That's true.
in the ocean. So maybe they're trying out some different things to see. Because not only where they put the existing ships, but then the new ones, what kind of itineraries they would run. So
right.
It's too bad it won't go to Castaway Cay though, being so far away.
Well, there are two cruises that go to Castaway Cay, but
really, it seems awfully far.
Fortunately,
over there?
they're so they go to, the first one goes to Puerto Rico, then Castaway Cay, and then back to New Orleans, and then the other 3 days are at sea days. And then the 7-night goes from here, 2 days at sea, then goes to Nassau, Castaway Cay, Key West, and then a day at sea, and then back here.
Okay. They must really haul extremely fast to get around Florida to get all the way over there. But
because it's quite a haul to get around it. So,
all right. Well, congratulations to you and your fair city.
Yeah, thank you. So we can start booking depending on if you're a Castaway Club member, like you were saying during our episode before last, you are almost a platinum member. Not quite.
Thanks for rubbing that in.
Yeah,
almost.
So you have to wait till the second day, but the first day platinum members can book is October 1st, which is Monday. October 2nd is for platinum and gold members, and then October 3rd is for platinum, gold, and silver members, which is which is me, because I'm
Silver's
silver member.
Yeah, silver's like if you've been on any cruise before.
Right.
No, I'm just
No, it
if
is.
anybody's not familiar with them.
Yeah.
Gold is like 5 and up, I think, and then platinum is 10 and up. So
yeah,
the breakdown. If anybody didn't hear that last time.
And then Disney Vacation Club members can also do it on October 3rd as well.
Which is what grouping is that? October 3rd?
That's the group with the silver members.
Oh, okay.
So and then October 4th is for regular schmoes.
So DVC doesn't get too much special placement.
No,
there. It's a little surprising, but
you know what does? Golden Oak Club members.
What is it? What is that? Golden Oak Club members.
Golden Oak.
What is Golden Oak?
The housing development on Disney property.
Oh, like where right, like where the Four Seasons stuff is over that way. Yeah. Okay. Oh well, of course. Yeah,
so
whatever.
they can book at the same time platinum.
Okay. Well, you mean they can have their butlers do it for them?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So
well, I can't wait to hear which one you pick.
I know, right?
To go on. That'd be great.
Yeah. So we need to think it through and see.
I would go with you, but I wouldn't want to take a spot from a New Orleans resident. They should have those. I don't want to use those up.
Oh, you're so silly. I tell you what, I guarantee these will be hot cruises.
Oh yeah,
I
would imagine
sell out. I'm actually worried that, especially the one I'm looking at. I'm very worried that it won't.
Yeah,
be
it's
available.
a smaller ship. I mean, it's
I know.
Not that it's not like there's only 5 staterooms, but I mean, still, it's not a gigantic ship. And like you've noted in other shows, when it's Mardi Gras time, like down in New Orleans or down in Disney World, it's like all Louisiana people. So you imagine all those people now would be like, whoa,
I know.
You ought to get in there and book something. Book a couple. Just book like 3 or 4.
Sure. Well, what the heck?
Well, I think it's pretty liberal. I don't think you have to put that much money down. I think like a couple $100 to hold the spot. So
I know.
I'm not advocating that, but I'm saying, if you're not sure.
We'll see.
All right. Well, congrats. I can't wait to see those pictures.
Exciting. Wait, what? Can't wait to see those pictures?
Yeah. You know what you have to do? You have to figure out when it's coming in, because I think it's coming in from Puerto Rico. You said it's coming from a Puerto Rican cruise. All right.
Yeah. Yes. It is.
Go out there and see the picture. They'll probably make like a big deal out of it. Probably have those fountains. How they always have the like the fireboats with the big fountain things going.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you have to go see that.
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna. Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Because they come in early in the morning too, right?
Yeah. I mean, it just kind of depends. Usually, but it kind of depends.
I guess
on what its itinerary is. Yep. And you said it's going to be like comes in and it kind of hangs out there for a few days while they.
Well, so yeah, I'm looking at the website and there's a gap. So it gets here on. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm reading it wrong. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. There's no break.
Okay. It goes back out the same.
So I was looking at. So it sails out of San Juan on the 2nd.
Oh, you were looking at that
February.
Date. I see.
Yes, okay. And then on the 6th day, my true love gave to me. It arrives here. So on the 8th, it'll be here, and then on, let's see, the 7th. Oh no! So it'll be the 7th that it gets here, and then that's the 7th night that goes out. So that's the first cruise out of here is on the 7th.
I love how we're talking about this like it's week after next. This is still 2020.
I know. Right? I thought wait. So I when this came out, I'm like, oh, I have to put reminders in my calendar so I don't forget that the ship's coming in because for pictures and everything else.
All right, you don't have that calendar yet.
And I'm like, wait a second, like That's it's a bit away. So
still, but as far as booking and stuff, it's going to go on sale. And it may be hard to get, like you said. Yeah. So that's something to look forward to. All right. Well, bon voyage.
Thank you. Nice reference. +1 for that.
You're welcome.
I like that.
All right. So we should do more of these. We're just doing a quick little update, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, all right. Well,
whenever anything involves New Orleans, we will absolutely do an update like this.
Okay. Wait. Okay. I think I agree to that. I'm not sure. I think I do. All right.
All right.
Ahoy hoy.
Ahoy hoy.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us on another episode of Starport 75. Follow Chris on Twitter and Instagram at CBGray, and Glenn on Twitter and Instagram at DizWiz. Follow the show on Twitter and Facebook at Starport75 and Instagram at TheStarport75. For all things related to the show, including show notes and links to connect with us, visit us at starport75.com. This episode is sponsored by ParkLeap. Do you hate waiting in lines for your favorite rides at Disney World, Universal, and Disneyland? Of course you do. Everyone does. ParkLeap tracks current wait times for attractions in real time, analyzes them, and gives you immediate guidance on what to ride now and what to skip for a shorter wait later on. ParkLeap saves you time so you can do more, see more, and ride more. Many theme parks provide their own apps, which is great, but they only report the times. You only get information, you don't get guidance. Is that 40-minute wait good or bad? ParkLeap can tell you. ParkLeap also includes an interface that is clean, quick, and easy to use. Many vacationers travel to multiple theme parks. Now one app does it all. Whether you're a local resident and annual pass holder, or travel great lengths once a year or every few years, you want to make the most of your time and money. This is the app to get to help you do that. Get ParkLeap in the Apple App Store. And thank you to ParkLeap for sponsoring Starport 75.